days you're going to leave. I was telling a fellow not long ago, don't like school too much. I said, listen, it's not an option that you don't go to school. Get that out there. You don't have no job, you can't pay no mortgage. School is what you do. And if you can learn how to read and count when your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy is gone, you can make it anywhere in life. Because can't nobody teach you when you can count. Can't nobody bamboozle you when you can read for yourself. So then, this young man, he makes a foolish but harsh request, and his father granted it. And somewhere along in life, he begins to run out of money. Why? Because this young man has never realized that if nothing ain't coming in and everything going out, sooner or later, the pot gonna get low. All he knew was what he had at his disposal. But he never even thought about it because he didn't have the wisdom. But notice how life itself will teach you when you find yourself with your back up against the wall. The Bible said, not many days after that request, he found himself to be in want. For he had spent all that he had. And he began to be in want. Notice what the young boy had done. He had taken himself out from under the protective covering of his father. He forgot how he was laying up in the summertime in the air conditioning. Didn't have to worry about the energy bill. He forgot about how he walked all night opening the door and his daddy and mama could hear the refrigerator just slamming all day. He forgot about the creature comforts he had because his mom and daddy had worked hard to make his way comfortable. Children are the most educated they are today, but the most foolish. Because I wish I could turn back the hands of time and have and go through what they go. These rascals today, they have it so good. But we have to tell them, you don't have to get mad with them. You don't have to tell them as long as you live, don't you never step foot here again. You don't have to tell them. Don't never let them feel that you have abandoned. Just when they start acting up and they get hold of that bad weed and start talking crazy, just look at them and smile. Because after all, he is your son. After all, she is your daughter. And after all, Jesus didn't deal with you that way. Because even after you messed up, Jesus was the only one standing there. And so then we have to have that compassion, that fatherly compassion. Even as we realize, secondly, the hard reality in which our sons and daughters will learn because of not following or paying attention. You need to tell them that the mark of intelligence is the ability to follow directions. You think you're smart, but all you got to do is do what I tell you. Go where I told you and do what I told you. chose. And you can make your bed a lot easier than it is. This son learns a hard reality because he finds himself all by himself. No mama and no daddy. And it gets so bad that he found himself doing something he never thought he would. He lived among pigs. Which reminds me of something that I used to hear very often. If you make your bed hard, you got to remember, you got to lie in it. And he finds himself after he had left home, after he had upset his father. Everything was good when he first left. He was balling out of control. Party every night. I mean, he just was having a good time. All his partners was around. Preach. But after the weed was gone, after the fire had gone out, he began to see how the friends began to walk out on him. The friends got together and said, we got to find another friend. He ain't got no more money. He ain't got no more weed. And we got to move to another. And he begins to feel sorry for himself. What I love about it is he began to remember what his father told him. He begins to remember how good he had it at his father's house. Too many times our sons and daughters take for granted your blood, sweat, and tears. And we allow them to take for granted everything that the Lord has blessed us with. How do we allow them? Why? Well, because when you get up and go to work in the morning, he or she ain't gone nowhere. A long time ago, old folks used to say, you're going to go somewhere. You ain't going to stay in here. You either going to go to school or you're going to get a job and help to pay some of these people. And morally, what they were doing is trying to instill some character in the rascal. Yeah, because if you don't work, you won't eat. And what I'm trying to tell you, you got it good now, but one of these days, I'm going to leave here. And when I leave, I want to rest assured that you can make it with Jesus.